India is a land of diverse and awe-inspiring architectural wonders, each a testament to the rich history and cultural heritage of the country. Among these magnificent structures, the Sun Temple stands as a remarkable testament to the architectural prowess and devotion of the ancient builders. Today, I shall be unveiling the marvel of the Sun Temple at Konark, Odisha. A tale of chronicle of its founding, speciality, and tragic decline of this marvelous temple. Before I start, request to the reader, please subscribe to my channel, like and share to your friends and family members. Thank you. Let me start now. In this article, I shall delve into the history of the Sun Temple, exploring when it was built, who was its founder, its unique characteristics, and the unfortunate events that led to its ruin. Before delving into the nickname's origins, it's crucial to appreciate the temple's awe-inspiring design. This magnificent temple complex, intricately carved and meticulously planned, once stood as one of the grandest temples in India. The Konark Sun Temple, a magnificent architectural marvel located on the eastern coast of India, by the side of Bay of Bengal. It has captivated the world for centuries. This UNESCO World Heritage Site stands as a testament to India's rich heritage and architectural prowess. The founding of the Sun Temple. The Sun Temple, also known as the Konark Sun Temple, is an architectural masterpiece located in the small town of Konark in the state of Odisha, India. This grand temple was constructed during the 13th century, with its inception attributed to the illustrious King Narasimhadeva I of the Eastern Ganga dynasty. The temple's construction began around 1240 CE and was completed around 1255 CE. King Narasimhadeva I was a patron of the arts and a devout follower of the god Sun. It is believed that his deep reverence for the deity motivated him to commission the construction of this temple dedicated to the god Sun. The Konark Temple is a colossal representation of the god Sun or the god Surya's chariot. The speciality of the Sun Temple. The Sun Temple at Konark is celebrated not only for its architectural brilliance, but also for its unique and symbolic design. Here are some key features that make this temple special. Architectural marvel. The temple is a stunning example of Kalinga architecture, characterized by intricate carvings and remarkable stone craftsmanship. The entire temple complex is designed in the shape of a colossal chariot with 12 pairs of elaborately carved stone wheels representing the 12 months of the solar calendar. Exquisite sculptures. The walls of the temple are adorned with thousands of intricately carved sculptures, depicting scenes from Hindu mythology, daily life, and various celestial beings. The erotic sculptures, known as Mithunas, are particularly famous for their artistic elegance. Precision alignment. The temple is designed in such a way that the first rays of the sun at dawn illuminate the main sanctum sanctorum. This celestial alignment showcases the remarkable astronomical and mathematical knowledge possessed by the temple's builders. Konark Wheel. The temple complex also houses a massive stone wheel, known as the Konark Wheel, or Surya Chakra. This wheel served as a sundial and timekeeping device, emphasizing the temple's connection to the sun god. The role of magnetism. One of the primary reasons for the Konark Temple's black appearance is the iron content in the sandstone used for its construction. Over centuries, this iron-rich sandstone has undergone a process known as magnetization, where iron particles align with the Earth's magnetic field. This alignment causes the stone to acquire a dark, almost black, hue. Hence, the temple's coloration gave rise to the Blank Pagoda epithet. The mystique unveiled. Mystery of huge magnet placed on the top of the Konark Sun Temple is one of the most intriguing mysteries surrounding this ancient monument. There are many theories about the reason for placing the magnet on top of the temple. It is said that the magnet was a massive lodestone, weighing over 50 tons, and that it was used to create a variety of miraculous effects, including levitating the idol of the sun god and causing ships to crash into the shore. Another theory is that it was used to create a navigational aid for ships sailing in the Bay of Bengal. One theory is that it was used to create a powerful magnetic field that would protect the temple from natural disasters such as earthquakes and cyclones. Still another theory is that it was used to create a powerful spiritual energy field that would enhance the devotional experience of worshippers. Whatever the reason, the magnet was clearly a very important part of the Konark Sun Temple. Despite the lack of scientific evidence, the legend of the magnet remains a popular one, and it continues to attract visitors to the Konark Sun Temple to this day. Unfortunately, the magnet itself is no longer there. It is believed that it was removed by either Portuguese sailors or Afghan invaders in the 16th century. The enigmatic structure of the Konark Temple today. Today, the Konark Sun Temple, despite the wear and tear of centuries, still stands as a magnificent testament to ancient Indian architecture. The temple's iron-rich sandstone and magnetic properties highlights the temple's unique appearance. While the temple itself may have lost some of its former glory, the name, Black Pagoda, continues to intrigue and draw people from around the world to witness the majesty of this remarkable architectural wonder. Why is the Konark Temple called the Black Pagoda? The term, Black Pagoda, is a relic of the past when European sailors and travelers first laid eyes on the Konark Temple. These visitors from afar, awed by the temple's size and complexity, bestowed the name Black Pagoda upon it. The name primarily referred to the temple's distinctive blackish hue, which results from the use of oxidized iron-rich sandstone in its construction. The temple's nickname, Black Pagoda, has become an endearing part of its history and is often used by locals and visitors alike. Comparing the Black Pagoda to the White Pagoda. Interestingly, the Konark Temple's nickname, Black Pagoda, also draws a comparison to another prominent Indian temple, the Jagannath Temple in Puri. The Jagannath Temple, often referred to as the White Pagoda, is primarily built using a white stone known as alabaster. This stark contrast between the Black Pagoda and the White Pagoda further solidified the temple's nickname. While the Sun Temple at Konark has stood as a symbol of architectural grandeur for centuries, it has not been immune to the passage of time and the forces of nature. The Marathas conquered Odisha in 1751, and they controlled the region until 1803. During their time in Odisha, the Marathas made a number of contributions to the state, including the Konark Sun Temple. In 1770, the Marathas discovered the Konark Sun Temple, which had been buried under sand for centuries. They then began to restore the temple and made modifications to it. One of the most notable modifications that the Marathas made to the Konark Sun Temple was the removal of the Aran Stamba, a large stone pillar that stood in front of the temple. The Marathas removed the pillar and placed it in front of the Jagannath Temple in Puri. The Marathas also made a number of other modifications to the Konark Sun Temple, including repairing the temple's walls and columns, rebuilding the temple's roof, adding new sculptures and carvings to the temple, constructing a new entrance to the temple. The Marathas also made the Konark Sun Temple a pilgrimage site for their own community. They built a number of guest houses and temples in the area for Maratha pilgrims. The Marathas' modifications to the Konark Sun Temple were significant. and they helped to preserve the temple for future generations. However, there is no doubt that the Marathas played an important role in preserving and restoring the Konark Sun Temple. After the Maratha regime, the Konark Sun Temple faced significant deterioration due to several reasons. The tragic ruin of the Sun Temple can be attributed to several factors. Number 1. Natural erosion. The temple is situated on the coast of the Bay of Bengal, making it susceptible to the corrosive effects of salt-laden sea winds and humidity. Over time, the temple's stone structure began to deteriorate due to natural erosion. Number 2. Disrepair and pillaging. During the medieval period, the temple faced threats from invading armies, resulting in damage and looting of its treasures and sculptures. Number 3. The temple also suffered from neglect during various periods of history. Number 4. British intervention. In the 19th century, the British colonial administration made efforts to conserve the temple, but their restoration attempts involved removing many original sculptures, which are now housed in museums. In 1903, the British colonial government filled the Jaga Mahan, assembly hall, of the Konark Sun Temple with sand and sealed it off. This was done in an attempt to prevent the structure from collapsing, as it had become unstable due to a combination of factors, including erosion, weathering, and poor construction practices. The British decision to seal the Jaga Mahan was controversial, and many people argued that it was unnecessary and damaging to the temple. However, the British government maintained that it was the only way to save the structure from collapse. The Jaga Mahan remained sealed for over a century, until 2020, when the Archaeological Survey of India, ASI, decided to remove the sand and reopen the hall to the public. This decision was made after extensive studies and consultations with experts, who concluded that the temple was now structurally sound and could safely be opened to visitors. The removal of the sand from the Jaga Mahan was a complex and delicate operation, which took several months to complete. Once the sand was removed, the ASI carried out extensive repairs and conservation work on the hall. The Jaga Mahan was finally reopened to the public in 2022. The unsealing of the Konark Sun Temple's Jaga Mahan was a significant event, as it allowed visitors to see the interior of the temple for the first time in over a century. The hall contains a number of important sculptures and artifacts, including a large statue of Surya and a relief depicting the dance of the 7 celestial nymphs. The unsealing of the Jaga Mahan is also a testament to the dedication and expertise of the ASI, which has worked tirelessly to preserve and restore this magnificent temple. Conservation work is now ongoing, aims to protect and restore the temple's original glory. The Sun Temple at Konark remains a shining jewel in India's architectural crown, a testament to the artistic genius and devotion of its builders. Despite the challenges it has faced over the centuries, the temple continues to enchant visitors with its timeless beauty and profound symbolism. Its enduring legacy serves as a reminder of the rich cultural heritage and architectural marvels. The temple is now one of the most important Hindu pilgrimage sites in India and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. To the reader, if you like this post, please subscribe, like and share to your friends and family members. Thank you.